Hello Cancer, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for the first 2 weeks of November from 1st to 15th of November 2017. And this is a general reading, and this reading is for the Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon and Cancer Rising sign. And I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. For this reading I'm using Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And I'm going to draw a couple of additional cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck by Kim Krans. While I'm shuffling, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, all the watchers, for all your likes, all your comments, and all your private bookings. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, please contact me by email, through my Facebook or through my website. And all the information is underneath this video in the description box. All right. Okay, dear Cancer, let's start. It's near future, present, and recent past. And the first card we have for you is the Seven of Cups. Then we have Six of Swords, the Temperance. Then we have the Fool, King of Wands, Queen of Swords. And I forgot about the Spirit's message. This first Spirit message for you is the Ten of Cups. Wonderful. Second Spirit's message for you is the Four of Cups. Lots of cups for you. Well, you are a water sign, dear Cancer, so there's a lot of water for you, a lot of emotions. In the near future, we have Six of Wands, Emperor, and Page of Wands. And the Spirit's message for you is the Nine of Swords. Okay, let's start what we have for you, dear Cancer. In your first row, which is the recent past, we have a Seven of Cups. Seven Cups is the cards representing illusions, choices, and you've obviously been presented with a lot of choices. Is it business, work, career, relationship? You have got a lot to choose from. The message behind this card is be careful what you're choosing. As I said, it's your sign. It's cups. Cups is emotions, and you're a Cancer, also water sign. There's a lot of it could be on emotional level. You've got, you just sort of dreaming, and it's a kind of illusion. It tells you to come back to reality, come back to earth. And be careful with what you're choosing. Don't just put your hand in any of those cups, because you might be like in this particular one, you might be bitten by the snake. Some of them are full of, good goods. There's one flowers, there's a beautiful woman in another one, success in another one. But not all of these cards are full of positive emotions. Some of them are very bitter. So be careful with your choices. So that is the message for you. Be careful with it when you make a choice. And the second card is the Six of Swords. Tells me that in your recent past that you've been moving from the bad to the good, from the bad times to the better times. You've been escaping from somewhere. It's a card of escapism, but not in a negative way, in a positive. You decided to leave everything which didn't serve you, everything behind. This card is very similar to the Eight of Cups, when we turn our backs and go away from something. Here you literally are traveling. This card is sometimes actually talks about physical traveling by water or toward the water, or moving house somewhere where there is a water around us, where it's a lake, river, ocean, I don't know, sea, living by the sea, traveling by the sea. or just because the swords represents our mental activities, it's maybe you just mentally transferring yourself from the bad period of your life into the better period of your life. And the next card of Gemini, Temperance, which represents Gemini, oh sorry, Sagittarius. It's either Sagittarius person is significant in your life at the moment, or this card talks you about balance and moderation in everything. If we talk about business or career and everything, then it tells you to weight everything, to balance all your yeses and pros and cons, to put everything into, and if you are in a period of your life when you're just sort of in abundance, then this card tells you about moderation, maybe save up for the better times. If we talk about relationship, again, don't give up, don't show too much emotions, try to be a little bit more balanced, and show your emotions in moderation. So that is the message. Or as I said, it could be the Sagittarius person is, who is important for you at this particular time. But the Spirit's message here is the wish fulfillment card, is the Ten of Cups. It tells me that emotionally you're very happy, in a happy place. And we talk here, as I said, about recent past, which probably just the end of October. And you're in a happy place. You obviously moved from the time of turbulent waters into the better times, to the calmer shores. You're happy, and you're surrounded by the happy people. It's people who are close to you, could be your partner, children, and you're enjoying a happy life. As I said, cups represents emotions, so it's all positive emotions around you, dear Cancer. And at present, we see the Fool. The Fool is someone who doesn't think too much and decided to move forward. Sometimes it's really good to start something completely new. And I can see maybe when after you moved to these calmer waters, to the calmer shores, to the better place, you decided to start anew, and you decided to start. You don't have too much emotions, neither emotional baggage, neither possessions. You don't have too much with you, any possessions. You just standing on this cliff, and you're throwing yourself into the rough waters, and you decided to start anew. The Fool card is card number 0. Tells me that it's completely new period for you. It's a period starting from the 0. So it's you starting from completely new grounds, from completely new period. It's a completely new period of your life. And if you are looking for a partner, if it's if ladies, you're looking for a new person, or maybe someone in your life, I have 2 males. For the gentlemen's, we can consider that as the ladies as well, because court cards haven't got gender. It's a general reading. So we have a fire person, and we have a swords. We have a King of Swords, and we have Queen of Swords. Yes, so we can say opposite ways. So we have a King of Wands, who is the fire sign, could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, someone who is very passionate, very fiery. It's a lot of emotions. When it comes to the negativity, these people can be very maybe jealous. They could be there's a bit of anger, passion, fire, which can take sort of negative sort of trend. At the same time, we have a Queen of Swords, who is cooler. She is calculative, very intelligent. She thinks about everything. She calculates every step ahead. She uses this sword to cut everything which doesn't serve her. She goes to the core of the matter. She could be someone who is in a legal profession, someone who is like a solicitor, counselor, psychologist, someone who can either give you clarity on a mental level or someone who can give you clarity on a financial level or makes your life clear, being a solicitor or, I don't know, judge or someone like this. Where the King of Wands is more entrepreneurial. So if there's someone you're working with, someone you, as I said, as a fool, you may be throwing yourself into something new. Maybe you're starting a new business with this person who is a King of Wands and you need a solicitor. Maybe you need that support. Or opposite, you're starting something new with the Queen of Swords, who is, as I said, very cold, calculative person. And you've got someone else in your life who is the King of Wands, who is very entrepreneurial. The message behind this, the Spirit's message for you for now is Four of Cups. Four of Cups is the card of lost opportunities. It tells you that regardless of how much you have at the moment, don't decline any opportunity which was presented to you by the Spirit. If you look at this card very carefully, dear Cancer, you will see that the hand is coming from the heavens. It's a Spirit's universe is offering you something else. But unfortunately, you're bored at the moment. You think that you've got everything. You started some new business. You either have a new partner or you have a new relationship or something new in your life. And you are very happy over here because you've got all full abundance, wish fulfillment. You've got temperance cards, which give you like a very sort of balanced life at the moment. You're very happy. But don't lose that. You never know what is behind the corner. The life is very unpredictable. Don't lose that opportunity. Either if it's emotional, someone is a new coming into your life and offers their love to you. It could be a dear friend, it could be a new romantic relationship, or it could be business opportunity. It could be any type of opportunity, new project. So make sure you don't miss that opportunity, dear Cancer. Keep your eyes open for anything which is life-giving to you. And fantastic reading for apart from this card, for the near future, but we'll talk about it later. You are victorious. You coming to the near future as very victorious with a victory. You sit on this white horse, you're holding your rein, you're holding your wand and everything, your victory. It's not just that, it's not only you, because 6 comes after 5. After 5, five is always fights, it's always losses or fights. So number 6 tells me about passing that period of whatever fight was. Is it internal fights or fights, competition with your colleagues, or fighting with your partner or whatever? But you won that battle. You're now on a white horse. You're coming into your grounds, and you are recognized for your achievements. You are recognized for your success. You're successful and you've been recognized for all this. The only thing I would say slightly negative about this card, it's not negative, but always remember that 6 is the Minor Arcana card, that your victory is very temporary, because when we talk about Major Arcana, that's the cards which are giving you the long-lasting effect, and they can influence our life for a much longer period, where the Minor Arcanas, they're for a short-lasting. So that's a short life victory. So you need to sort of keep up that spirit in you, and you are. That's how the way this situation present yourself as the Emperor, or I can say there could be Aries person who is very important in your life at the moment. Ladies, if you're looking for someone that could be for you, someone a little bit older, someone who is very sort of fatherly figure, or if you gentlemen watching that, it could be someone very important in your life, someone who is there. It could be like your boss. It could be CEO, I don't know, someone who is the head of a big household. But it's very reliable person. If you see the way they depicted him, he's with a white beard. He's much older person, but very reliable. He rules his little world. How big his empire is, he rules this empire with the dignity, strength, power. And it's either you, dear Cancer, who rules your little empire with the dignity, strength, and power, or is there someone there for you who is, who can help you in any type of situation where you can go and ask for advice? Someone you can actually go and this someone person who could be a head of a very big company, but at the same time be like a father figure to all his employees, being very warm, very, very fair. And the next card for you in the near future, we have a Page of Wands. You are starting something new. You're starting either new relationship with this King of Wands, but it's a very early stages. As I said, it's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Very early. It's very early dating, going on the date, seeing each other, started talking to each other. Or it's a new start of the project. If you started something new, business project, or I don't know, enterprise, because there's a emperor there, whatever you started, something new, it's on the very early stages, but it's a new project, a new start, and you're very worried about this new start. But you have got a full card. You just jumped yourself from the cliff into this new business. You have got, wish fulfillment card. You've got the Emperor, which is amazing card. Got such a support, such a foundation. Someone who is very strong. Someone who is a ruler over there. You are still very anxious, dear Cancer. You're very worried. You've got the sleepless nights. And the Spirit's message is telling you that all that swords, 9 swords, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, it's all in your head. Swords is our mental activity, our mental, mental state. It's our thoughts, our conscious, our unconscious, the way our brain works. And the message there is that you can sort it out yourself. Either ask for the help of if it's psychologist next there, someone can help you to overcome all this anxiety. Maybe call the counselors, I don't know, the psychotherapist or someone like this, or talk to a dear friend or someone maybe speak to this emperor who's very warm, who can help you to overcome all this. If there's a trouble at work, maybe your boss actually very warm person, I can listen to you and direct you in the right direction and take that worry off your head. If it's a relational problems, then you need to speak to your partner about your worries. If it's like a new King of Wands, maybe you're not in a position to start sharing, but with a moderation, temperance, with being patient, you will be able to discuss it. But I believe there's probably some new project you started and you're worried about it. Let's see what additional messages we have for you, dear Cancer. Just want to remind you guys that the love readings have also been published already for November. If you are interested in your love reading for November, please, watch on my channel. They're over there. Let's see what we have here. What's additional messages we have for Cancer, dear Spirit? And we have it's a 6 of Wands. Well, it's the same card over there. Here you're victorious, you're on a white horse. Here you're butterfly, the butterfly, she transforms from the little worm, and she just, and then she transforms into this beautiful butterfly. When 2 cards of the same cards comes from 2 different decks, it tells me that they're just reinforcing each other, and the message is very strong. So you are victorious in the near future. You've got that victory. You will be recognized for all your hard work, for your success. So don't worry, dear Cancer. I don't know why you've got all this anxiety and sleepless nights. You shouldn't be worrying so much. And don't forget, it's only first 2 weeks of November. It's a very short sort of time scale reading. We have a Hangman. And let's see what's the last card, and I will then elaborate on those 2. And we have a 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups tells me about the relation. So there is somewhere here we have either with the King of Wands, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, which is fire sign, or if it, or it's air sign, which is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So one of those, we are building a new relationship because it's a full new start. You throw yourself with your head into this relationship. But this is a soulmate. This is your soulmate coming into you, and you will build that nice, loving relationship. And the Hangman card tells you that, look, whatever you worry about, I think it's more message over here, is look at situation from completely different angle. The Hangman, he hangs upside down and he looks at the world from upside down, which gives him completely different perspective on the world, as if we would look at everything standing. He is not forcibly been, hanged. He took this position himself. The same like this bat. For the bat is the normal position to hang upside down and having that view. So try to look at the situation from alternative point of view as you would normally think about it. Try to sort of analyze using completely different thought pattern like you would normally do. Try to look at situation completely differently and sometimes other things, other message behind the Hangman is sacrifices. Sometimes, unfortunately, we have to sacrifice something we love, someone we love, or something we love in order to be able to move forward, and we have to leave that behind. And I think the Fool card talks a little bit about sacrifice. Sorry. By leaving all these possessions, sometimes we're so attached to everything which we belongs to us. But sometimes we need to be this free spirit, leave everything behind, all this luggage behind us, emotional luggage or material luggage, and just sort of jump from this cliff and be free and start anew. So that's all the messages I have for you, dear Cancer. Really, really interesting reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please press the like button. And for private reading, if you want to elaborate on this, spread, on this, reading for you, contact me. All the information is underneath this video. I do Skype videos, by emails, different types. All the information is underneath. Contact me by email or through my website or through the Facebook. And thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.